What's up, guys? Hey, with the 401 back in Sienna, and you probably could have guessed we're finding damage all over again. This is back from that 10/13 storm date 2 weeks ago. Not only do we have hail pretty much everywhere on this roof, but we're finding wind, creased shingles. There were some straight line winds with that storm, but we pretty much got every slope totaled out. We got 10 on the east slope, 3 wind damage shingles, 5 wind damage shingles on the back, 10 hits per square, 7 hits on the front, no wind, and 10 plus hits on the west. So why is there no wind on the north and west? Well, north, algae. So with algae, it protects the shingle to an extent from wind and hail because it makes it more rigid and less pliable. So wind has a harder time picking it up, and hail has a harder time kind of making it through the algae. What it does do, though, is leave oxidation marks that we call splatter. So all these splatter marks are good-sized hailstones hitting that, oxidizing and knocking off the algae. And over about 2 summers, that's gonna expand, contract, all the granules are gonna fall out, the asphalt's gonna get eaten away, and you're gonna have a roof shingle down to fiberglass, which is gonna start leaking. What does that look like over here? If you see all the white spots, those are all impacts from hailstones. So give those about 1 summer because they don't have the protection that this algae does, and they're going to go down to nothing but raw asphalt mat and fiberglass. So you kind of see that's what it's going to do. It's going to eat through and leave you to where you don't have any protection. Once that starts wearing away in the sun for about 18 months, that's going to be down to fiberglass. That felt is porous underneath, and when rain comes, it's going to go through there, find a way into the roof. But we're in Sienna. As you can see, all those oxidation marks are hail hits. This isn't as protected with algae as that is, but you can still see it. And then over here, you can really see all those hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hail hits that'll eventually show. The bigger ones, wind driven, made an instant impact. That back, we got a lot of hits and a lot more wind. So it's a direct physical loss, which should be covered as a peril under your policy. I mean, even if your insurance company has their different opinion on what constitutes storm damage, hail's pretty cut and dry. Wind, we got a lot of arguments. You got TDI came out in 2011 with a bulletin stating that unsealed shingles, if they don't reseal again and they pull through the fastener as a direct physical loss, that can be attributed to the windstorm. You got landmark case law studies, 2016 case with State Farm and a homeowner that it is direct physical loss if it's pulled through the fastener. These are actually creased, which there is no real fight from the insurance on. But this one will most likely be a hail claim. We will acknowledge the wind. We're going to help them out. We're going to get them a brand new roof off this 10/13 storm date in Sienna. And if we got to fight them, we will. We'll go through the process and do what we do. I was referred to them off Facebook. They wanted an honest opinion. They've had door knockers left and right, so I'm going to get them one of my no door knockers signs in the yard. And they just got referred because they were referred by a neighbor that we roofed in 2018, one of the 550 roofs we roofed in 2018 out here in Sienna. That's 8% of the neighborhood back then. That was 8,200 homes, so I don't know if any builders can say that they roofed 8% of Sienna. But we're going to help them through the claims process, hopefully get them a new roof here in November. And yeah, all they have to pay is their deductible. Insurance is going to cover the rest. If there's anything missed, we're going to make sure that's paid for by the insurance. There's going to be no surprises to this homeowner. And see what we can find, and get them some new gutters too, because those got some dings in them. So everything's covered under their policy. Give us a call, 832-639-4450. Have us come out, give you an honest opinion of what's going on your roof. I am a licensed adjuster, so that's what I'm doing up here. I'm doing exactly what I would do on the roof working for the insurance company. We work for you, insurance company works for you, so put us both to work. Give us a call, 832-639-4450. You can hit us up on here, send us a direct message through the website. We even have an instant quote feature now if you're wondering, is it worth filing a claim? Is my roof going to cost me more than my deductible? Most cases, yes. We're going to get down. I'm going to look at her policy, make sure the carrier didn't slide in a roof payment schedule. That's basically an endorsement after 10, 12 years that the depreciation is no longer recoverable on the claim. So we'll make sure she doesn't have that. But if you do have a roof in Sienna, 10, 12, 15 years old, this one's 19, check your policy. Don't save $200 a year on this little roof endorsement to save $200 a year in your premiums, but when you do have to file a claim, it's going to cost you around $10,000 on that non-recoverable depreciation. So we know what we're doing. Give us a call, hit us up on Facebook, hit us up to the website. You can call the office. I'll put my number in the comments, but I basically live in Sienna again for the next year, so I'll be out here. Y'all give us a call, man.